Hello and welcome to CK and CK at the Movies. I'm your host, Kaercher, and today
I'm your host.
And today I'm joined
and
by
I'm your,
and today
and
I
I'm
am joined by my guest, Cole Kachejian.
Why won't you let me speak?
Cole, how are you today?
I'm your also co-host, Cole Kachejian.
No. Mm-mm.
What do you mean no?
Cole, I am the one who came to you and said, Cole, I have this great idea for a show. And you said, yes, Cameron, I would love to be your guest.
No, I said I would love to work on the show with you, hence CK and CK. And we don't know necessarily who CK is because we're both CK.
I know, because when I wrote it down in my notebook, it said Kaercher and Cole Kachejian at the Movies. But that was too long, so I shortened it to CK and CK.
I have a question. Where's your notebook?
It's in my dorm.
Well, then how do we know any of this is true?
Cole, how was your weekend?
It was okay. I was really excited to work on my show today and talk about some of the movies that I watched over the weekend in the past week. And I think we have a lot to talk about on cinema during the pandemic and how.
And we'll get to that later.
What are we going to get to now then? So during the pandemic, we've had to kind of get accustomed to not being able to go into movie theaters, and that's an experience for many avid filmmakers and film enthusiasts that is very strange. In many movies today.
Shut up. I'm the one in charge.
Excuse me?
Shut up.
I'm introducing our topic.
And today we're talking about Borat 2.
What the
14 years after making a film about his journey across the USA, Borat risks life and limb when he returns to America with his young daughter and reveals more about the American culture, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the political elections. Cole, what did you think of Borat 2?
Well, being that that's one of the movies that came out during the pandemic, I can actually say something on that. Yeah. So Borat 2 is not something that you can really break down the same way that you can break down a narrative because it's not that type of movie. It's something that's very, pleasing intellectually in the way of how he challenges a lot of crazy society, conversations, especially towards
And I think what's
politics.
interesting is that it's one of those streaming movies. Like you don't get to go to a theater. Like what?
Well,
You think that's interesting?
I mean, we don't get to go to the theater regardless.
Well, yeah, but don't you wish you could be in a theater?
Of course,
right
I think
now?
anyone would wish to be in the theater, but I don't feel like Borat is the type of movie anyways to go to the movie theater for.
Yeah, it's one of those trash movies. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think that you can just watch it at home and enjoy it and enjoy anything else on your streaming service.
All right.
And I think many streaming services today are kind of the mainstream form of entertainment, and unfortunately,
yeah. But I mean,
theater,
you don't get to be in a theater when you're watching a streaming movie. You don't get to be around people. You don't get to hear the laughters and the smiles, and so.
Do you enjoy cutting me off?
Yeah, I do actually.
Because I can cut the CK off of you, and it just be my show. Because it doesn't.
But listen, you don't have the hosting talent that I do, and that's why I'm the host.
I'm pretty sure we have half intellectual property each on this.
Cole, let's just focus on the movie,
And I'm pretty sure I'm the one directing, the audience right here. And I don't see anyone else in the crew complaining. It seems like they're all kind of looking at you. And
Ed, what do you think?
See, you left him speechless.
All right. Well,
now he's laughing awkwardly. This is what you make everyone feel.
I'm the show's only excuse for a live studio audience.
That's true. Yes. So Cole, how many?
Have you done this before?
How many silly mustaches would you give Borat 2?
What the does that mean?
Well, no, like instead of stars, because I feel like stars, you hear stars all the time. So,
all right.
How many silly mustaches would you give Borat 2?
3.5. He's a funny guy. It's just not my type of movie.
All right. Well, I would give it 5 silly mustaches because I think it is a good movie, and I think it's one you.
Would you really call it a movie though?
You could watch.
Would you call it a movie?
Yes, it's a movie.
Or would you feel like it's more like a mockumentary?
The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Okay.
What was intended to be a peaceful protest at the 1968 Democratic National Convention turned into a violent clash with police and the National Guard.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on.
I'm not done. The organizers of the protest, including Abby Hoffman, Jerry Rubin, Tom Hayden, and Bobby Seale, were charged with conspiracy to incite a riot, and the trial that followed was one of the most notorious in history. Cole, what did you think of The Trial of the Chicago 7?
The Trial of the Chicago 7. I think many movies have been very successful with being very historically and politically based when there's a lot of substance to it. We've seen a lot of like revolutionary films and a lot of films about civil rights. I just don't think at the same time it's, you know, something that we here should be able to break down, because I feel like we're outside that kind of target audience, and we're outside, you know, the type of people who, you know, went through everything like that. And
So you're saying it's like you're saying it's a political movie. That's interesting.
I mean, what would you call it?
I don't know. Action. There's a lot of bloodshed and crying, and I think it's an action movie.
Okay. Would you consider anything with death an action movie?
Yeah, I mean, like, action is all about like violence and like hurt and pain, and I think I think it's a movie you can learn from too.
Okay.
Because when you watch this movie, you learn.
Well, I want to definitely learn about how a lot of filmmakers are trying to adapt to the pandemic, and, you know, kind of bring out a lot of their, you know, talents in other ways. And I think one of the greatest movies that came out, you know, this year was Tenet, and that was, you know.
Well, your energy is it's low. We gotta spice things up. We gotta talk about something exciting.
Okay, what do you think is exciting? Selma?
I'd give Trial of the Chicago 7 5 gavels.
What does that even mean?
Out of 5. Cole, how many gavels would you give the Trial
I'm
of
gonna
the
gavel
Chicago?
you in the face if you don't stop cutting me off.
Cole?
Hi guys. Sergeant
What?
Marchese here. I'm the director of the studio.
I know.
Yeah, we know who you are.
Yeah, 'cause
We
I hired you.
Shut up.
I hired you,
He is
Aaron.
I
the host.
hired him.
No.
He's the host. He has done his research. I'm not
We
liking
are
the
the
tension here.
What the hell are you trying to go at me for?
He
It's
is
CK
the
and
host. He
CK.
has done his
Yes,
research.
CK
You are to follow
and CK.
his lead. This was written in your contract when you signed on.
I
to
didn't
one of the
write a
So,
contract.
I love the way your host, your whole scale, everything.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you,
great.
Aaron.
You just suck. So just.
He's just talking about his
Shut up.
personal life, his
Shut
own
up.
personal
Shut up.
perspective. We're not
Shut
even
up.
talking
I
about
am
film.
I'm Sergeant Marchese.
You have no idea what's going on in this film
Aaron,
industry.
thanks. We can work it
Sergeant,
out.
but thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
Sergeant, thank you.
And Cole, how many gavels would you give the Trial of the Chicago 7?
If you say that one more time, I'm gonna gavel you on top of the head.
Okay, I don't think that's necessary.
Do you have anything else to talk about today?
You haven't even reviewed the movie, so you know what? You're getting very close to being cut out of the show. You haven't given any energy to the show. It's been flat. No one is laughing. No one is having a good
You're
time.
the definition of flat. Look at you. Yeah, how does Chloe like that? I'm sure that the Canadian over on top of the border just loves you. You must be so energetic around her. And all your talk about film, wow, that must get her going. You know, I've never, ever talked to such a host like you are. You are such a horrible human being. You cut everyone off. You don't let anyone ever speak. And the way that you want to talk about cinema is so stupid. It makes me want to laugh at just this situation because it is so ridiculous. The fact that you don't want to share the show, the fact that you don't want to actually talk and have an engaging conversation, the fact that you keep on arguing with me, you know what? Stupid, and you're I'm out!
Have fun on Broadway that you can't make it on, asshole. That was a good take.
Thanks for watching CK and CK at the movies.
Because I'm not tired of it.